Well, actually, as you know, my name is Sama Sultani from Saif Real Estate. We are the real estate behind the Woodville apartment in Southsea. So would you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you. My name is Sichana Jalala. I'm a banker by profession, a risk management profession,
Wow.
and a wife and a mother to one son and three daughters.
Wow, that's beautiful. So quite a big family.
Yes.
Thank you for granting us this opportunity to talk to you about your Woodville home journey with Saif. How has it been so far?
Thank you, Sama, for having me, giving me this opportunity as well. I would say the experience has been exciting, yes. Of course, fulfilling. It has been a journey for me, which I started off in the late 2017, you won't believe.
Wow.
Yes, even before they broke the ground for the apartments.
Wow.
So it has been a journey and a fulfilling one.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear. So how does it feel like to be a homeowner?
I would say again, fulfilling. For me, home ownership gives you a sense of security. Yes, it gives you a sense of security, and you have something to call your own. I don't have to worry about the landlord anymore. Yes, and there are many other advantages I would say that come with home ownership.
Okay, that sounds nice. Your family lives here with you as well?
Yes, my family lives here with me.
Okay.
Part of it is here, but part of it is in Mombasa.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. So you are on which floor exactly?
On 5th floor,
so-
apartment 502.
Oh, so you have the beautiful view of the whole apartment, right?
Yes.
The view from here, the view is nice.
Yes.
So I'm sure from your apartment is nice as well.
Yes, indeed. We have a very beautiful view, as you can see. The Wilson Airport is not very far,
Yes.
and you can easily see when the planes are taking off. Yes, and also have the view of Mombasa Road and the upcoming expressway project.
Yeah, that's nice. So what motivates you to actually drove you to be a homeowner?
For me, what I would say motivated me was actually, it was threefold, I can say. So one of the factors was affordability. As you know, owning an apartment within the city center is much cheaper than owning a house. So I was looking at affordability. Secondly, for me, what was key was the location. And I liked the location where the Woodville apartments are. Because yes, in Southsea, and this is because of the proximity and the general amenities that surround the areas. For example, there are hospitals around, we have supermarkets around, we have the airport around. It's very accessible to the airport as well as the SGR, shops and all those kind of things. So for me, location was key.
Yes.
And finally, what I was looking at, or what motivated me, was security. When I first visited the site, the fact that the place is in a secure area, yes, and not to mention that we also have the CID training school nearby. So, you know, there's a sense of security that comes with that. I would say those are the three key things that actually motivated me to.
Wow. Okay, I see. And how is the security of the whole building?
I would say the security is top-notch. If I can walk you the journey, and I'm sure you went through it, I mean, you have like 3 levels of security. Yes, so just before you get onto the road, Kaisungu Road, we have a gate there, and we have the askaris at the gate. And then,
There are 24 hours.
yes, they're there on 24 hours. Then again, as you get into the building, we have security guards, yes, and security checks into the building. And finally, as you can see, before you access any of the apartments, there's a security around the lifts. You cannot just get into the lift. You must have a card, or you must be escorted by the security guard.
Okay. So it's pleasant for you, the security of the Woodville?
Yes, I would say it's
Okay,
pleasant.
that's nice. And how is the safe payment plan has been so far for you?
What I would say, one of the key things that actually attracted me to invest through Saif is the payment plan. The payment plan is very flexible, and if I may briefly just take you through, is that when I made a commitment that I wanted to purchase an apartment through Saif Real Estate, it was very clear for me that one, the payment is interest-free. So the amount that we've agreed upon, it's fixed for that period. So there's no expectation of any unforeseen additional costs or changes in the payment plan. And the fact that the payment plan was well spread out. Looking at it, I mean, this is a payment plan that has been spread, let's say, for a period of about 12 years, which is very, very good. To me, I don't know if there is any other companies, real estate companies that are offering that. Upon payment of the deposit, the commitment fees to the company, you are allowed to pay the additional 30% during the construction period, yes? And then thereafter, the remaining total of about 60% is spread out in the remaining 10 years, as you throughout them. Yes, as you are. And maybe something to add, for me, the icing, I call the icing on the cake, was the fact that I was able to get into the apartment when I've only made about 40% of my payment. Oh. The 60% is now spread out as rentals. So that was a very good thing. I mean, for me, it was the topping.
The key point that you decided to work with Woodville. Yeah, makes sense. So you were happy with the whole payment plan?
Yes, the payment plan was very attractive.
That's nice. And what about the actual finishing in the units?
Okay, for the finishing, again, I was also very happy, very excited when I came over to see the show house. I'll say that the finishing is very good, and also the fact that I was given an opportunity that also as a buyer and as the construction was ongoing, I was able to make changes. Yes, have the apartment, yes, personalize it to my taste and to my liking. Okay. Yes, and I think that was a very good thing for me.
So what have you changed?
Okay, so for me, for example, the tiling. Yeah. Okay, I wanted different colors for the tiling in the bedroom, in the sitting room, and I was able to do that. Also, I mean, the wardrobes, the color of the wardrobes, and looking at the kitchen cabinets, you know, what I wanted, how I wanted my kitchen to be. And my asks were actually accommodated in the whole process.
Okay, that sounds really nice. So actually, may I know why you decided to not go for a townhouse and you decided to come for an apartment?
For me, why I decided to go for an apartment is one, affordability. Again, it is cheaper to own an apartment as opposed to owning a townhouse, and especially within the city center. Yes. When you're very close to the city center, houses are much more expensive, and also just getting a house is an uphill task. Yes. Of course, other good things that come with owning an apartment is the fact that maybe I only have to worry about the interior part of the apartment, my house, and I know the other exteriors are taken care of by the management company. So issues of securities and all those other things, that is someone else's headache. Yes. So for me, I concentrate on my space.
Yes, very true. So what were your first challenges when you start buying Woodville?
Of course, apart from, and this I think goes out to most first-time homeowners, is raising the deposit. Yes, the commitment fees and the deposit, and together with the legal fees that have to come with that.
So that was your first challenges when you started thinking about owning a house?
Yes.
Okay. So what are the amenities in the Woodville? What are the amenities in the apartments that you usually use as well?
One of the amenities, of course, that we have is, we have this rooftop area, and they have put in place a green area and some seats. This is we have the pergola, yes, in place. And also I like the fact that with the spaces around here, I'm able to exercise. Like personally, I also exercise every day in the morning, just at the rooftop. And yes, of course, the lifts, yes, that are there, the security, yes, which is part of the general amenities for the building.
Yes, I see. So in the rooftop, have you ever done any parties or anything?
Okay, not yet, but usually, yes, people come here in the evening, just have a seat, relax, have a drink. Also, you'll find families maybe just come, have some tea outside here. So
that's really nice. So actually, how did you come to know about Saif Real Estate?
Okay, so my journey itself, I would say, is I accidentally stumbled upon an article way back in the newspaper. At that point in time, I was looking, and I started my journey for searching for an apartment. And I came across an article that was in the newspapers, and it was about Saif Properties and the fact that they are offering housing through zero interest, and yes, zero-based interest, and a good duration repayment plan for it. So I got interested in that, and I gave them a call. And actually, I was taken through a very detailed process on how the zero-based interest works. Yes, and the fact that you commit, and whatever you have committed to and has been spread out through the period, then that is it. So I found that to be very accommodating, especially to someone who a first-time owner.
Yeah. So what made you trust Saif Real Estate? It was your first time and you saw us in the newspaper, so what was that trust building?
For me, what I'd say was that the engagement, and I'd call them like a partner. For me, I'm looking at Saif as a partner in my home ownership journey.
Thank you.
Yes.
That means a lot.
I'm happy to say that, it's a journey, because every time and every development and that was ongoing with regards to the putting up of the apartment, I was involved as an owner. So when they finished, and at each and every stage, you get an update where, yes, you get an update on that. So that made me trust them. Yes.
That's really nice. So what is your general feeling about Saif?
My general feeling is that this is a trusted home ownership company, I would say. For me, I'm not even looking at them as a company, I'm looking at them as a partner, as I mentioned, yes. So that's what I'll say about them. They are committed, they have a committed team, yes, professionals, and they handhold you through the process, let me say.
Okay, that's really nice. I don't know if you are aware of it. We have one recent project in Lavington called Coho. It's a gain apartment, but it's a mixed development. It's commercial and residential, 3-floor commercial and the residential. Are you interested in that as well?
Yes, I'm aware of that, and for me, I would say that is something I'd also be interested in investing. Yes, as an investment. Yes, because I know the bit that there's a commercial and then the houses are also much smaller, but it's a very good investment opportunity.
Because it has a studio, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. So studios are majority for the investments.
Absolutely.
Okay, so would you recommend us to any of your friends, family?
Absolutely, I would recommend Saif as a real estate development partner.
Okay, thank you.
So what I would like to tell everyone out there is that Saif Properties is a trusted real estate firm, and I can. I'm a testimony that they deliver on their commitments, yeah, and they are a trustworthy partner in the home ownership journey. Reach out to Saif Properties to start your home ownership journey with them.
Thank you for choosing Safe as your home ownership partner, and thanks for your precious time. I hope you will enjoy your stay.
Thank you too for this opportunity.
Reach us on 0728 000 002 or come and visit us in Wood Avenue, Kilimani, Ushur Sacco Center. Don't forget, you are safe at Safe.